love in the air. I cannot feel, I cannot feel it. There is love in the air. I cannot feel it. I cannot feel it.
Hi, I'm Maddie.
And I'm Chase.
Check us out this week on Northwest Sessions. I know everybody wants you. That ain't no secret. Hey, baby, what's your status? And tell me how you're trying to keep it. Well, they can all back off, 'cause I know what I want. And while I got your attention, did I mention if you got a kiss on your lips that you're looking for somebody to take? If you got a heart that ain't afraid to love, ain't afraid to break. If you got a Friday night free and a shotgun see, well, I'm just saying I ain't got nowhere to be. So baby, I'll take whatever it is you got to give. Yeah, I'm calling dibs on your lips, on your kiss, on your time. Boy, I'm calling dibs on your hand, on your heart, all mine. Make everybody jealous when I take you off the market. Get my lipstick on your right cheek, 'cause boy, I got a market. Ooh, so they can all back off, 'cause I know what I want. And while I got you listening, come on and show me what I'm missing. Yeah, if you got a kiss on your lips that you're looking for somebody to take. If you got a heart that ain't afraid to love, ain't afraid to break. If you got a Friday night free and a shotgun see, well, I'm just saying I ain't got nowhere to be. So baby, I'll take whatever it is you got to give. Yeah, I'm calling dibs. If you got a kiss on your lips that you're looking for somebody to take. If you got a heart that ain't afraid to love, ain't afraid to break. Hey, if you got a Friday night free and a shotgun see, well, I'm just saying I ain't got nowhere to be. So baby, I'll take whatever it is you got to give. Yeah, I'm calling dibs on your lips, on your kiss, on your time. Boy, I'm calling dibs on your hand, on your heart, all mine. Yeah, boy, I'm calling dibs on your lips, on your kiss, on your time. Boy, I'm calling dibs on your hand, on your heart, all mine. I'm calling dibs on your lips, on your kiss, on your time. Boy, I'm just trying to make it mine, boy. Ooh, dibs.
Hello, everyone. I'm Erin Wilkins, and you're listening to Northwest Sessions on KZLX and KNWT Channel 8, and I'm here with Maddie and Chase. And I actually know Maddie because I met her in history class, and I haven't seen her since then, really, just around campus. So I'm really excited to actually get to have a conversation with her and Chase as well. So this is super exciting.
Yes.
So are you guys from, like, around Maryville? Do you live in Maryville, or are you from a different area and you came to Maryville?
We actually both graduated together from Maryville High
Really?
School. Yeah.
What? No
yeah,
way.
and we were in choir together, so that's kind of how we know each other and how this kind of
Okay, cool.
happened. So yeah, and I grew up in Maryville. I've lived in Maryville my whole life, so I've been here.
What made you guys want to stay in Maryville? Because most people are like, oh man, like I just want to get out of the house and I just want to get out of this town. So what made you guys want to stay?
Well, this is a really good college, and it offers a lot of opportunities. I don't plan on sort of ending up being here, but it's just sort of it's a good segue into a lot of different places, and it's easier to go to a place that you know than it is to kind of So a lot of people like to take that risk or whatever, but I just kind of wanted to play it safe for the first a couple of years of college. So
I was the same way. I was so determined to like go to school down in Nashville and just start working on my music, but I think I got a little scared and a little nervous my first year, so I ended up not going. And then I was going to go last year, but then something happened and I just had this gut feeling. I was like, don't go yet. So I didn't, but There's a reason for that, because then I got to open up for Hunter Hayes this
that is insane.
year, because when he was at Northwest, I got to open up for him. So that was kind of like a sign from God, I think, saying like, it's not your time to go yet. So, but I do plan on transferring next fall to a school down in Tennessee. So, yeah.
Oh, wow, that's really nice. What made you want to choose that? Like Tennessee?
Country music, I love, and Nashville's like my favorite place on this earth. It's so awesome.
Well, what have you been there before for, I guess?
I always like kind of just loved music, and so since Nashville's kind of like Music City, I've always kind of wanted to go there. And then the first time I ever went was my senior year in high school. I went on 2 college visits down there. And it's just, I like fell in love the second I got down there. And another time I just went with my dad, and we went on Broadway and hung out and listened to a lot of live music, and then I love it. It's a great place.
That sounds like a really good place to be. I'm the type of person where I like to be around live music and just people that love music as much as I do. Yeah. So I feel like that'd be a very good atmosphere.
That's the place to be. If that's what you love, Nashville's the place to be for sure.
Oh, wow. How exciting. So, what about you?
Did
you ever consider transferring, or you're just like,
Actually, I did. I was when we were on vacation in Wyoming. I met a guy who went down to Nashville, and he went to some recording studio down there, and he had heard me play the piano. They had a piano. I was at a dude ranch, and they had a piano in their main hall or whatever. And he heard me play, and he's like, "Dude, you should go to Nashville or whatever." And I considered it. I'm not. I'm more folky than I am country, the style that I like to play. But I decided that I kind of wanted music to be a little more of a hobby, and if it takes hold, that'd be awesome. But for right now, I'm working on my radiography degree, so I'll be going to St. Luke's here after a couple of years, and yeah, that's my plan.
You said radiography?
Yeah, radiography.
Oh wow, that's super cool. Okay, what about you, Maddie? Like major here, I guess.
Yeah, major here is undecided. But when I transfer down to Middle Tennessee State University is where I'm going. And my major will be recording industry with a concentration in commercial songwriting. So I'll get to be learning how to be a better songwriter and a better performer and things like that. So to kind of broaden my span of how to be a country music artist. So, yeah.
Oh, wow. I just really admire that. That's super awesome that you're taking it to the next level, I think. Yeah. Like, I mean, that's perfectly fine. Like, Chase, whatever you want to do. Like, I just think that there's been plenty of people like coming here and they say like, yeah, it's more of a hobby, or like, no, I want to make it big time. And really, like, honestly, I don't care either way, but as long as you're happy. Because my mom and dad always taught me that like, even basically what you do for the rest of your life, you better love it, because like that's what you're gonna do. Like find something that you love, and if writing music is your passion and you love it, do it. If it's just a hobby for you, like that's perfectly fine. But I like that you guys came together and you're just making beautiful music right now. So,
well, thank you.
You're welcome. So how did you said you guys graduated from high school together. How'd you said you were in choir, so is that how you guys became friends?
Yeah. We also are in crew on campus.
Oh, okay,
cool. Non-denominational ministry. So we were friends in high school, but I think going to crew, we kind of became better friends through it. So yeah, and I can play the guitar, but he can play a lot better than I can. So I was like, hey, Chase, you want to play the guitar for me? And he was like, sure, just let me know when. So yeah.
So what part do you guys play in this? Because I mean, she just said like you play guitar and you do too, and you sing. Like, do you also sing, Chase?
Yeah, I play piano, guitar, drums, and I sing as well. I do what I can. I do a little bit of recording at home. I had some music on iTunes or whatever before, but this isn't the first time that we've collaborated, but we like every once in maybe like a year or so we've come together and like written a couple songs or something like that. And but this is probably the third or fourth time that we've come together and done something. So yeah, over the years.
So who does the big part in the songwriting? Are you guys just kind of, I wrote one song and we're gonna work on it, and I wrote another and we're gonna work on it?
No, it's a lot of teamwork. It's a lot of, oh, this sounds good, and you go back and you scratch it out, and then you just get a really cool song out of it. So
I really enjoy hearing that, because I'm the type of person where I would write a song and they'd be like, but I can fix this. Like, I don't think so. I like this. So I'm a very like I like things my way type of person. So I'm really glad that you two can work together and stuff like that. So I think it would be really, really hard to be a musician with other people, I guess. But I mean, I guess that's why most bands break up, because they can't get along. So but you guys are good. I like you guys. This is working out really well. So, do you play any other instruments, Maddie?
Well, I play the guitar. I also play the ukulele.
Ooh, that's nice.
And I'm currently teaching myself how to play the piano, but it's a lot harder than the guitar. Like, I taught myself how to play the guitar. And
did you use that Guitar Hero or Rock Band at all?
I did, but that was just kind of like for play. And then once I got my first guitar when I was in 8th grade, and then I was like, I think I want to do music. So I started teaching myself, and I learned how to play the guitar, and I was like, I'd really like to play the piano. And so I got a piano for Christmas one year, and I can kind of like hear it out and like figure out what they're trying to play. But lots of times I just look up like the chords and I just get the gist of it, and then I kind of like add in stuff later. But yeah, it's a lot harder than the guitar.
Man, so how'd you guys kind of go through the process of songwriting? Me as a person, I feel like it would be really hard to just come up with something, I guess, like just from like thin air. If that makes any sense.
I think a lot of what it takes is just like spontaneous inspiration. I think is kind of what drives it. When I get an idea to write down a song or whatever, I don't like wait to do like, oh, that'd be cool later. Let me just like just think about that later. I write it down on my phone, or I record some humming noises or whatever, and then she like she's done it a couple times where she wrote down some lyrics and then just come to me and said, let's make this into a song. And so that's usually kind of how we structure how we write the songs. So
it's kind of just like I was in a church service one day, and I just like got this song idea, so I just like wrote it down real quick, and my dad was like, what are you doing? I was like, hold on, just give me a sec, I gotta write this down. So I wrote down and I made a song out of it, and that was I think the 3rd song I wrote, maybe. So yeah, it's just, and I think they just kind of come at random times. It's really hard to just like sit down and be like, I'm gonna write a song. And so I like,
because like, where's the inspiration then?
Exactly. It's just like you're sitting down and just kind of trying to make sense of what rhymes and what doesn't, and then it's just kind of, iffy. But yeah, so it just kind of has to come to you, I think. So
I feel like that's like going to art class and they're just like, draw something, and I'm like,
yes, yeah, exactly.
You have to be in the moment, and you have to be passionate and creative when you're like making something, or like writing a story, or like making a movie. It's just nothing can really be done without driven passion, I feel like. Like writing a paper. No one really has the passion to write a paper, but I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. So, well, would you guys want to go ahead and play another song for us?
Yeah. Stay as a needle dropping on a vinyl, neon singer with a jukebox title full of heartbreak, 33, 45, 78. When it hurts this good, you've gotta play it twice. Another vice. All dressed up in a pretty black label, sweet salvation on a dining room table waiting on me, where the numb meets the lonely. It's gone before it ever melts the ice. Another vice, another call, another bed I shouldn't crawl out of. 7 a.m. with shoes in my hand, said I wouldn't do it, but I did it again. And I know I'll be back tomorrow night. I'll wear a tail like a leather jacket. When the new wears off, I don't even pack it. If you need me, I'll be where my reputation don't perceive me. Maybe I'm addicted to goodbyes. Another vice, another town where my past came running down. Another life, another call, another bed I shouldn't crawl out of. 7 a.m. with shoes in my hand, said I wouldn't do it, but I did it again. I know I'll be gone tomorrow night. Another vice. another vice. Another vice. Another vice. Another vice.
Maddie, opening for Hunter Hayes, what was that experience like for you?
Completely like insane. I had seen, that was the third time I've seen him in concert. I saw him with Carrie Underwood, and I think it was 2013. I got it as a Christmas present. So we went and saw Carrie Underwood and Hunter Hayes, and then I saw him again last summer with, I guess it would have been the summer before my freshman year. And I went and saw him with my best friend, and there was Lady Antebellum, Sam Hunt, and then Hunter Hayes. And that's probably my favorite concert I've ever been to. But at the Lady Antebellum concert, which was 2 summers ago, I remember a certain part. He was playing the piano, and he just said, like, you know, if you have a dream, chase after it. He's like, no dream is too crazy. If you work hard for it, you know, you'll be fine. Like, if you want music to be your thing, then it's gonna be your thing. And so at that point in my life, I was like, you know, like, I'm not gonna do music. I'm not good enough. Like, I don't, you know, I just can't do it. I didn't really believe in myself. So when he said that, I started to cry because I was just being emotional. And so that just kind of, he made me believe in myself. And then when I found out he was coming to Northwest, I was like, Dad, I need to meet him and talk to him and say thank you and all this stuff. So he got me VIP tickets to like hang out with him before the concert. Then I get an email 4 days before the concert. It's like, hey, Hunter's on his team, like, want you to open up for him, like. And I was like, because I had emailed them before and was like, hey, like, this would be a really good opportunity for me, but I never heard back. So I was like, that's okay. Like, it just wasn't meant to be. It's not a big deal. But then, like I said, 4 days before the concert, I got the email, and they said, let's meet up. We'll tell you, like, how long you have. So I guess they had to get it approved by them that it was okay. So, and then that all happened, and so he found out I was opening up for him. He asked for my signature. And he signed my guitar afterwards, and we hung out on his tour bus afterwards and talked about music and life. And he's like, yeah, let me know when you get down to Tennessee, and we'll get together and collaborate and hang out. So I was like, okay, that's cool.
My gosh. Were you this chill when it was happening?
I tried really hard.
Oh, man.
But
I'm not even like
yeah.
Hunter Hayes is pretty good, but I'm not like a huge country fan. But I'm just over here like fangirling so hard for you.
Yeah.
I was like, that's insane.
It was crazy. Like, the first time I saw him, I was like, oh my gosh. Because I was in the room before he came in, and then they took me out of the room. So they're like, hey, you need to come do sound check. So I went and did sound check. And then I came back down, and he was in there, and the girl was like, hey, where'd you go? I was like, oh, I had to do sound check. And then he comes behind me and puts his hand up. He's like, oh, you're the one that's is opening up first. And I was like, yeah. I tried so hard to play it cool, and it was obviously a little fangirl probably came out. But
yeah, he probably understands that. It's perfectly fine. There's probably been crazier people, so.
Yeah, I'm sure.
No worries.
There's crazier people out there.
Oh, that's super awesome that he signed your guitar.
Yeah.
He got your signature, and he said, see you in Tennessee. That means you have to go. You have to go now.
And I am.
You chose the perfect sequence of events in life. You went with your gut feeling, and you got to meet Hunter Hayes, and now you have connections.
Yep, exactly.
This is insane. Oh, that's so wonderful. Have you gotten that lucky, Chase?
No, I have not.
You found your soulmate. You found your fiance. It's all good. Everything's working out. Oh, wow. That's super great. So why do you see music as more of a hobby rather than, like, making it go any further?
Well, I didn't really see God as pushing me to do anything more than, you know, like I would consider doing like broadcasting production kind of thing. I wanted to kind of get into that realm, and then I talked to some different people, and I mean, I heard good things about it and stuff like that, but it never really caught my attention fully, and I never really found myself driven to do that. And I think it was right before I was about to make a decision on exactly what I was going to choose for my major, and then I joined crew I went to crew for the first time, and I heard a couple of them say that they're going to leave, and so I was like, hey, do you guys want me to help you out? And they're like, yeah, absolutely. We've been actually waiting for somebody to come along and do that stuff. And so at that moment, I just kind of felt called to this is where I need to be. I need to be serving God in this way, and so I've been in crew for about a year and a half now, and then God also said, if you want to be led to a place where you can, talk to people and witness, but also, be helping people, going in the medical field. Like my dad's in the medical field as well, and so there's also a little bit of wanting to make him proud and kind of thing, that kind of thing. But I'm definitely very happy that I'm going into a field where I can help people and see a bunch of people every day and maybe give them my testimony, stuff like that. So.
Wow. Okay, sorry, you just tugged on my heartstrings right there. I was like, wow, this is amazing. I like that you have a story behind what you want to do instead of just being like, I don't know, I had to choose a major, so I just picked this one. So that's super awesome. Well, I'm really glad you're doing that. I always enjoy just people helping other people. I just, when I was little, sorry, little rant here. When I was little, I remember my mom always used to tell me, like, Aaron, you're just, like, being really selfish. And obviously, like, as a little kid, like, some little kids don't care, but I did. And I was like, that really hurts my feelings. So I'm gonna change that. So as I got older, I mean, we all have a little, like, selfishness inside of us, like, sometimes. But it's just, like, as I got older, I felt like that I just wanted to make people happy and, like, help other people. So I'm really glad that, like, other people are willing to do that, too. Because this world is getting kind of crazy sometimes, and I envy that there's still hope in the world, that there's great people out there to help others. So I think you guys are doing great things, great and wonderful things. Well, would you guys want to go ahead and do another wonderful thing and play a song for us?
Sure.
I'm actually going to do a song that I wrote, and it's called Remember When. It's about, like, it's kind of a sappy song, so
That's okay.
it's about a soldier who dies and his family and everything like that. So.
Thought we had forever, and now it's all over. This feeling that haunts me won't go away easy. A picture on your bedside, I glance at it and cry. What do I do? I can't lose you. I need you in my life. I wanna hold you tight. I can't imagine what my life would be without you. I want to see your smile. Please stay for a while. My life won't be the same without you. Lily starts third grade, and she can hardly wait. She carries your picture, so you'll always be with her. She looks just like you, her eyes so bright and blue. Why is this so hard? Why are you so far? I need you in my life. I wanna hold you tight. I can't imagine what my life would be without you. I without you. I sit here at your grave, 20 years to the day. In my hands I hold the flag, along with your dog tags. I think about you every day. So many words I have to say, but the words that mean the most are the ones I say to your ghost. I pledge my allegiance to the men in armor, the ones who sacrifice their lives for their children and their wives, held back day by day. Pray to the Lord every day to see their smiling faces again and be able to say, remember when.
Hey, I'm Chase.
And I'm Maddie.
Thanks for checking us out on Northwest Sessions.